Hey house guests, welcome to another Big Brother Canada 7 updates and spoilers. The house guest of the day, Paul Iams. It's your day to celebrate.
Woo!
Thank you. That's Maddie in the background, just in case you didn't realize. Thank you so much for your support. We really, truly do appreciate it. We couldn't do it without you. If anyone else wants to be house guest of the day, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. Let's get started. Yesterday when we left off, we were waiting for noms, and Chelsea and Sam have pretty much figured out the Peanut Butter Alliance. You know, the pretty boys. How could they not, unless they were in a coma or dead? So many times it has been spelled out for them. It's right there in front of their faces. And I know that's easy for me to say, the armchair house guest over here, but there were a lot of red flags, kids. Come on. Adam is still trying to get the Peanut Butter Alliance to not backdoor Sam. I don't know how they put up with Adam. The Alliance puts up with Adam, because, I mean, it is so obvious that he's playing both sides. So obvious. He's not even trying to hide it anymore. The same way that Dane is with Esty. How are they allowing this? It's crazy. Alright, so it almost seems like all of the guys have their little side pieces. Pretty much. Anthony's got Cory. Mark's got somebody.
Does he?
I don't know. I don't know. Mark's enough for himself, I guess. I don't know. So Kira is totally playing the victim. The victim of a crush on Chelsea. They are really milking it with both sides. Actually with us too. They were talking to the camera at one point and they were like, I was so stupid. Tear, tear, tear. And the whole thing. They were crying to Dane. They were looking for sympathy from Chelsea. They're playing three sides. Alright, so Chelsea and Kira. Chelsea's a little down in the dumps. Somebody peed in her salad. She wants to go home now. She's had enough of these ass faces. And all Kira wants to do is save Chelsea. Because Kira does not know that they would be able to survive in this house by themselves. I mean, I guess she could still be creepy with Kiki, but Chelsea is the preferred crush. Alright, so, in other news, Kiki and Esty have also figured out the Pretty Boys Alliance. Good going, girls! They didn't even have as many clues as Sam and Chelsea did. I couldn't think of her name. Alright, so they have also figured out that there's an alliance of 4. I think it took Sam and Chelsea a little while to realize that Anthony and Mark were in on it as well. But Kiki and Esty, they have it right. They got the 4. But, again, they have the ladies' downfall of, oh, well, he might be in that other alliance, but he's totally loyal to us first before the other alliance. Isn't that what every good side piece says? They're just expecting the man to leave the alliance and come to them because, I mean, who do they really want to be with? The side piece, right? Alright, so they hope Chelsea's evicted because they want to scoop up Sam. Or if Sam is evicted, they want to scoop up Adam. Because they just think, you know, they're going to want to be with somebody else right away. Well, we'll see. Are they forgetting that they're in the alliance that they just said that they figured out? They don't need to go and gravitate towards them because they've got the alliance already. Alright, so Dane tells Esty about the mutual safety deal that he made with Adam. Adam said, I'll keep you and Esty safe if you keep me and Sam safe. And they agreed. Alright, so Kira and Chelsea. obviously Kira wants to win the POV so that they can keep Chelsea in the house. They want to be able to both stay. And I guess the way that they are thinking that they would accomplish this is if Adam went up, or maybe if Sam went up, hopefully they would go over either themselves or Chelsea. But I think Kira was actually planning on using the veto on Chelsea at first. Alright, so Chelsea she wanted to out the Peanut Butter Boys at the nomination ceremony. That's crazy. Why would you do that? But they decided against it because it's a little too soon to burn that bridge. I mean, what if you do end up staying and beating the nomination? You don't want to out that alliance just yet. You got to do these things strategically. You can't just go shooting off at the hip. You got to know when to fold them, know when to hold them, know when to walk away, and know when to out the Peanut Butter Boys. Alright, so the feeds went down for noms, and it was no surprise at all. It was Kira and Chelsea, although Dane was trying to be so secretive and saying that he was going to put up Kira and Eddie. Did anybody actually even really believe that? No. So, except for Sam. I think Sam thought that Eddie was actually going up, but no. Chelsea was blamed for that 6 and 7 alliance from last week that never really materialized, never really had legs, which was actually Adam's idea, and she kind of got blamed for it. Kira immediately held a mini house meeting after the noms because they did not want anyone to isolate their crush, Chelsea, this week. Please don't do it. They're very special. Alright, so the Dumpster Alliance, aka Chelsea, Sam, and Kira. They're ready to take some action, boys. It's time to follow me. Alright, so they called out Adam for playing both sides, and boy, was he caught off guard. He was denying it. Well, you know what? Deny nothing, because they're not buying it. Oh my God. He's still denying it, but he got a little nervous. He had to go and ask Anthony what to do. And he certainly got a dressing down in the have-not room. Newsflash, the new target for next week, not necessarily this week, is Kira. Because they are really starting to figure things out, and they are really starting to be a nuisance to the peanut butters. Alright, so they, meaning Kira, also put a little test to Adam, which he failed. He failed it. They wanted to see if he would run and go tell Dane, and he did. And he got caught with his pants down. They were not too happy about that. Not meaning Kira, Dane, and Adam, because he got caught. They know something is up, meaning Kira. So Damien was chatting with Mark and Sam, and I think Adam might have been there as well. I couldn't see on the feed that I was watching, on the camera angle that I was watching, but I heard someone else. Damien made a reference to Canada's vote being last week, and Mark was like, "What did you just say?" And Damien was like, and then Sam said something else, and then there was just like, what just happened? So it kind of got brushed under the rug. That could have been really bad. That could have been real. I think Sam had said something like, "Oh, you mean like speculation that Canada's vote was last week?" It's a little weird. Alright, I wonder if he got reprimanded in the diary room for that. Kira and Sam. They are trying to get Adam to be the backdoor target for this week. And Sam said, "I cannot get behind that. I am not supporting that." No kidding. That's your lover. why would Kira even bring this up to Sam? Sam is not ready to cut Adam loose. That is such a dumb thing. Kira even said, "Please don't tell Adam." My Anthony voice is okay, but I don't think my Kira voice is too good. Please don't tell Adam. It's killing me on the feeds. They are always whispering in that creepy voice, and it just, I turn up the volume and I get shocked when somebody else says something. All right. Of course, Sam went immediately to Adam. Come on. They came up with a little plan that they were going to make up a lie to tell Dane that Kira, if they stay, they're going to gun for Dane next and put him up on the block, even though that never happened. I don't think it ever came about, though. They were just talking about it. I don't think it happened. So Kira tells Chelsea that they are trying to blow up Adam's game, and she doesn't want it either. I think these girls, Sam and Chelsea, just want to believe that Adam is on their side, even though it is so crystal clear that he is not on their side. They are just making fools of themselves. It's ridiculous. Today, Kiki and Esty, they're realizing that Mark is a little bit of a snake. They don't think that he's loyal to anybody. They were rehearsing the days with him, you know, what comp was this, what comp was that, what number day, and they kind of figured out that he was giving them wrong information on purpose. So they're not too happy about that. They also are starting to put together the Pretty Boys Alliance substructure of, all of these guys have side pieces. Are they hoping that the side pieces are going to all go against each other and do the dirty work for the main alliance? No. These girls are starting to get smart, and then they go dumb right away. They don't think that it could happen. It's like, oh, I just got the theory of relativity, but that wouldn't do anything, would it? No. So Kira, Sam, and Chelsea, they, meaning Kira, want to blow up the guys' alliance. Sam is staying out of it. I don't know if this is a good idea or not this soon. Again, you got to know when to blow people up, and I don't know if it's the right time. Sam runs to Adam to warn him. He's freaking out. He wants her to run and tell Anthony about what's going on, and she's like, no, I think we should wait. It would be so obvious that if I went there right away. But Kiki and Esty, whoa. Esty's pissed at Kiki right now, or was, because Kiki was trying to ship her and Dane. And guess what? There's nothing going on there, and Esty does not want to be with Dane in that way. They're playing together in the game, but in real life, no, honey. So, in front of everybody, Kiki was telling everyone that Dane is good with everybody in the house. Uh-oh, you just did not say that. So she told the cameras all of that, and then she said, oh, and you know what? I'm going to break down my boot order for you guys, too. I'm going to break down my game. So, according to Esty, she wants Sam or Chelsea gone. And then whoever. She doesn't care about anybody after that. But maybe Adam, then Kira, then Mark. And then she said Adam again. So, I don't even know if she's paying attention. And then Damien, who she said was a little bit non-committal, and she didn't really know what to do with him, along with Kira, but they're pretty high up in the boot order. So Kiki is her number one, of course, because they're having such a great time in the house, and that is closely followed by Dane, who she trusts 100p, and then Anthony, and then Damien. He made both lists. Good for him. What is with all the chatter about who's sleeping or not sleeping with Dane? And I don't mean having sex. I mean who's sleeping in the HOH room. because Sam went and told, I think it was it Kiki or Esty that she slept in the HOH room, which Adam said, that's a lie, and so did Dane in front of the Peanut Butter Boys. And then Esty said in her monologue with the cameras that she did not sleep in his bed and she did not make out with him. All right, Damien. Poor Damien. What is even going on with Damien? He's outing himself with Canada's vote. He's sitting alone in the archive room. He wants Sam out so that Adam will just go back with the boys. I guess he thinks that Adam is pretty distracted with Sam. I think he's probably right. You know what, though? When it comes down to it, I think he just wants to put a W next to his name because he hasn't really won anything yet. Poor guy. All right, so Adam is campaigning hard for Chelsea, and he got caught. Oh my God, he is playing such a sloppy game. It is ridiculous. He is either always getting caught or on the wrong side at the wrong time. He tells the boys that Kira is going to blow us up. They are planning on having a house meeting and outing our alliance. So Anthony says, so what? We'll just deny it. And Adam says that everyone thinks that he's the number one guy in the group. Vanderpump Rules. And you know what? Anthony said lol in substance. He didn't say lol. He said like let the birds sing or whatever, which means there is a nuclear bomb going off on the inside of me because I'm the number one guy in the group right now. And he knows it. Actually, he is playing a smart-ish game, but I think he's going to get a little cocky and he's going to eventually be outed and caught, and people are just going to be like, you know what? Your numbers don't add up. You're out. So, POV players. Obviously, we've got Kira and Chelsea. Ugh, these names are killing me this season. The HOH is not playing as usual this season, and then the extra players are Cory, Mark, and Sam. Whoa. Let's talk about the archive room, Boxgate 2019. I believe there are 143 boxes in that room right now. I don't think it means anything. I could be wrong, but I don't think it means anything. But Dane certainly seems to think that it could mean something. He has been crushing boxes. He has been hiding boxes. Everyone's counting them every day. I really don't think it's going to mean anything. But he did tell the girls, his side pieces, Kiki and Esty, the true number of boxes. They went over the amount of boxes and every time that the room was locked and restocked and how many boxes and everything, because they seem to think that it's going to mean something in a future competition. They also went over the last HOH competition, the Buzzkilled, with the times of how much, in case it was a tiebreaker question during the HOH competition on the double. So they are really getting prepared. You know who he didn't talk about the boxes with? His alliance, the Peanut Butter Boys. So what does that tell you? Is he closer to his side pieces than he is to his main squeezes? All right. Damien discovered the wonders of dry shampoo. He was looking rough. Oh my God. It looked like somebody took a dump on his head. His hair looked disgusting. And I think he asked Chelsea about dry shampoo, and he came back into the feed, and boy, did he look fresh. It looked like he just stepped out of a salon. So I guess he is a new convert to dry shampoo. Looked like he just cleaned up. All right, so now we're waiting for the POV. It should be imminent. It should be happening soon. I don't know if it's going to be a short one, if it's going to be a long one. The house guest said, ooh, I hear no more setting up out there. It must be soon, so we'll see what happens. But let's do a little quick recap of what could possibly happen with this POV. if Kira wins it, I'm not sure whether they are going to take down Chelsea or themselves. We'll see what happens. I'm sure they're thinking that either Adam would go up or Sam would go up. If Chelsea wins it, she'll definitely be taking down herself, and Sam will most likely be going up. If Sam wins it and uses it, will Adam go up? Probably. So, or would Dane chicken out and put up Eddie? I don't know if Dane has the balls to actually put up Adam at this point and send him home pre-jury. Oh man, that would be a tough blow to his bro. Will she actually play for it, or will she throw it? And if Cory or Mark win, they're probably not going to use it because they're in, obviously Mark's in the Pretty Boys Alliance and Cory is Anthony's side piece, so she will most likely do what Anthony wants her to do. Hopefully the competition's already started. We will post the info on the winners in the info box below. And I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Maddie will be back tomorrow. Special guest. And until next time, much love.